Good day, everybody. It's cold, but it's beautiful out. The sun is shining. I know that's redundant, cold but beautiful out. But you know what? The sun is shining. I woke up on the right side of the grass today. Life is good. I got a job. I got a house. Bills are getting paid. Life is good. So today, I can't stress enough that people need to just do what they want to do in life. Don't let anybody hold you back. If it's career-wise, hobby-wise, if you want to go fishing every weekend, you should be able to go fishing every weekend. If you want to take a job in the fire service and law enforcement, you want to take a job in retail, whatever it is that you fancy, you should be able to do it. Don't let anybody tell you you can't, because you can't. No matter what. And not just in that aspect, you know, if you want to change things financially, you know, you're sick of living paycheck to paycheck, find a part-time job, go do it, you know, make some investments, do whatever you got to do to make yourself happy. If you're sitting on the couch watching this video right now and you're overweight, or if you're, you know, not like severely overweight, but you just want to start toning up a little bit, get a little beef on the bones, then you know what? Go to the gym. Start hitting them heavy weights. If you're overweight and you want to lose some weight, go to the gym and get on that treadmill. Start slow. Just start at a walking pace. Don't want to pay for a gym membership. Go to the mall and walk around. It's indoors. I wish I could say it's safe, but no place is really safe anymore these days with all these lunatics running around. Just do something about it. You are the only person in control of your life. It's as simple as that. And now that I say that, I think about something else. If you're working for somebody and they try to control every aspect of your life, you need to start looking for another job, because that is not okay. You get up and you go to work. You should be able to go to work, punch in, do your job, come home, shut it off. Simple as that. Don't let anybody try to control outside of those 8, 10, 12 hours, whatever it is that you're working a day, because nobody has control over you but you. Simple as that. Now, I'm not saying neglect your job, because that's one thing my daddy taught me was just treat your job like gold and take care of people that take care of you. So in that aspect of things, if you know your employer's taking good care of you, do the same. But at the same time, if they're treating you like dog crap, you need to grow a set, speak up and say something. You know, and if it doesn't change after you've said something, and I'm not talking about being a little sensitive Sally Snowflake, I'm saying like legit things, you know. I worked for one of the biggest, I worked for the biggest retailer in the world, and my boss treated me like dog crap on a daily basis. If there was a mistake, if there was an accident, if something happened, I would get yelled at, belittled, sworn at like I was this big. And it made me feel this big. And it sucked. I hated it. I walked away from a 6-figure-a-year job because of it. Now, I learned my lesson not to chase money. I was very happy. I was very content. I don't want to say comfortable, because you don't ever want to get comfortable and complacent in a job setting, because that's when mistakes happen and that's when you stop caring. And that's not what I was. I was happy. I was content. I liked what I did. I worked for a company in Rockford at the airport, Emory Air, and I was happy. And then I got a job offer to go and work for the biggest retailer in the world. And I'm not going to name the name for reasons, you know, whatever. But you guys aren't stupid. You'll figure it out, right? And I chased the money. You know, the first offer was very good. It was very close to 6 figures. I accepted it. And then within a year's time, I was making over 6 figures. And, you know, the plus side of all that is I was making great money, but I had no life. I'd spend 3-4 days at work straight, sleep in my car, sleep in my office, because I had people that worked for me that just wanted to do things their way and not the way that was effective. And it drove me nuts. So in order to make sure my station succeeded, I would have to be there and hold everybody's hands. And that's sad to say, because I had some good people on my team, in a sense, but they were older and they were stuck in their ways. One guy in particular would drive me nuts, and there was days I wanted to just wring his neck. 50-something-year-old guy. He always bragged about being an Army Ranger, and we all know if you're a veteran and you brag about stuff, you probably didn't do it, but, to each his to own. Whatever, it is what it is, right? Marines are very proud, and they'll tell you they were a Marine. Army Rangers, kind of the same thing, but the stuff this guy talked about was a little off the wall. Maybe like he's seen it in a movie or something. I don't know. But anyways, this one guy, he would always just do things how he wanted to do, and we would take delays. Out of 14 stations in the network for AirHub, Rockford was the #1 station the entire time I was the general manager there. Why? Because how I ran things. Tight and right? Okay, so it would just drive me nuts. Now, I know I got a little off point here, but you just got to do what you got to do, right? So don't chase the money. Don't let people treat you like dog crap, because it's not worth it. It's really not. You can't work for somebody and have them beat you up on a daily basis because things aren't going the right way or their way. You just can't do it. You have to walk away. And the biggest thing that drives me nuts is most of those types of employers are so effing fake, it's not even funny. And that drives me nuts more than anything. They don't want anybody knowing how they treat their employees, so everything's got to be, you got to put a show on when the customer's around, or when vendors are around, or, whatever the case. You can't post your personal feelings on social media, because if it gets back to them, they're going to tell you to take it down, which is bull. It's your social media account. If you're not directly slandering the company, it shouldn't matter what you say, right? So, you go through life, you have certain jobs, and you learn things. And that's kind of what I'm getting at with this, is I've learned, don't chase the money. Don't allow people to belittle you and treat you like dog crap. I can't stress that enough, and know your worth, Everybody, because, my wife runs a dog kennel, and she has teenage kids that are still in high school that come in and they demand $20 an hour. You have no work ethic. You have no work experience. How do you know how much you're worth, right? Now, not every job is going to pay you what you think you're worth, but you can't expect it all to happen right now, because it's not going to. You got to work for it. You've got to put in the effort. There's guys that have been in industries and jobs for 20 plus years to get them where they're at, right? And they worked for it. It didn't happen overnight, just like that. Somebody's calling, and if it screws up my video, I'm going to be mad. So you got to work for it. Treat your job like gold. Take care of the people that take care of you. If your employer goes out of his way to make sure that you're taken care of, then you need to do the same for him. It's as simple as that. It needs to happen that way. Take care of people that take care of you. Now, on the other side, like I was saying, if they treat you like crap, you need to start looking for a new job, because nobody deserves to be treated that way, right? Don't let anybody hold you back from your dreams, right? It's something if it's something you wanted to do, and don't let anybody belittle you and minimize your job either. God, that drives me nuts. It just like, what are they doing? If they're gonna sit on the couch and not get up and do what you do every day, then they have no right to talk down to you and minimize your job, because that's just so stupid. Oh, I strap on a ballistics vest every day and I go and protect people. What do? Oh, well, right now I'm just sitting on the couch. Then shut your mouth. Simple as that. I go to Walmart and check people out. Then shut your mouth. You got no right to minimize what anybody else does, right? So unless you're doing something greater and better than the person you're trying to minimize and belittle, shut your mouth. You have no right to do that. Encourage that person. Give them a vote of confidence. And I get it. Friends think they can beat friends up, and joking here, joking there, take pokes at you. All fun and games to a point. It does get boring. It does get not boring. It gets annoying after a while. It's just so. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what you're doing. If you want to do it, you have a goal, set it, achieve it, and just crush it. Crush your goals. It's as simple as that. I'm so frustrated right now. I'm just going to end this video with that. I got so off point because the thing's frustrating me, and why I wanted to do this video today, and I got way off point. I'm going to retouch on this after I calm down. Have a great day, guys.